Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More first ever 100 PC electric car charges up for the 2018 Finca Desert Race. Media player, space to play, M to mute, left and right to seek, 00:2600:000:26. The Finca Desert Race is Australia's roughest off-road race. This year the competitor list is expansive, with 644 motorcycles and 138 cars lining up in Alice Springs to do the 226-kilometer race to the Apachula community, formerly known as Finca, and back again over the Queen's birthday long weekend. One car set to change the future landscape of motor racing is the Acciona 100% electric buggy, the first ever eco-powered car to enter the Finca Desert Race. Built entirely in Spain, the car is the result of 5 years of research and development work. According to the manufacturers, the Polite buggy will be driven by two women: Andrea Peter Hansel, from Germany, a 10-time Dakar starter, and co-driver Emma Claire, from France, a dual quad bike world champion. In the male-dominated sport, the all-female crew are confident of the race ahead of them. It's not usual, but in fact Andrea has lots of experience of racing in a cross-country rally, but for sure we are a good crew, Ms. Claire said. We understand each other very well and it's a good thing to have an opportunity to drive this car. The specs: the car, which was the first electric car to finish the 2017 Dakar Rally, is fueled by 8 fast-charging lithium battery modules and a 100 watts solar panel that powers the 250 kilowatts synchronous electric motor with a sequential gearbox. Ms. Peter Hansel said the car looked like any normal rally car. So the first things, when you open the car, you can see it looks like a real racing car. On the right-hand side we have the sequential gearbox with the 6 gears and then the handbrake and the normal steering wheel. If you look down, you'll see 3 pedals. The left one is not a clutch, it's a second braking pedal which puts the electrical engine in reverse to recharge the battery while braking. The middle pedal is a normal standard brake and then the acceleration pedal. According to Ms. Peter Hansel, who has mainly driven traditionally fueled rally cars throughout her 30-year racing career, driving an electric racing car was very different. I like it a lot from the innovative point, because now we need to change something. We need to be aware that in motorsport we need to change and do something different, she said. Conserving your energy when driving. The crew needs to closely monitor energy consumption on a small onboard computer. I can see as soon as I'm starting to accelerate the energy I am consuming, and it's like a fuel tank, and after a while I can see how much I've used, Ms. Peter Hansel said. I need to change my driving style completely. We are not able to accelerate 100%, like in Australia. You call it pedal to the metal because this is using so much energy. I will need to take care about the consumption, and I have to adapt my driving style because of the kilometers we have to do here. Despite having groundbreaking technology on board, Ms. Peter Hansel admitted the car could not compete against fuel-driven cars. We are not able to beat the trophy trucks, she said. We have a lot of possibility of power, but we can't use it in a proper way because we need to go 226 kilometers. The faster I go, the fewer kilometers I can do. The engine is able, at the highest power, to do 340 horsepower. Their plan for this year's Finca Desert Race is to finish. We try to do the best result in the prologue, and then we hope we can make it in time to the Bunduma checkpoint because we need to recharge the car during the race, Ms. Peter Hansel said. That means our time is still counting. We can't stop the time, so when we stop for 1 hour, we are losing 1 hour, which is a lot. Our strategy is to go to 140 kilometers and charge as much as we need and hope we can make in time to Finca. There will be a number of variables as to how long it will take to charge the battery. It depends. If you want it to be fully charged, it would take 1 to 1.5 hours. I hope we can manage 45 minutes. It depends on what we consume before. I need my co-pilot to calculate everything. It's all about the consumption. 3 months of negotiations. Finca Desert Race President Anthony Offa welcomed the addition of the first ever electric car to the race. It's pretty exciting. This has been 3 months of negotiations to get to the stage where it's approved to race in our event and to allow it to be shipped, he said. Although having an electric car was groundbreaking, Mr. Yoffa doubted it was the dawn of emissions-free racing in the Finca given the race is such a long point-to-point race. Perhaps it has a future in circuit racing, he said. Mr. Yoffa warned spectators and officials about the potential hazards. If there's an incident, this car is potentially a live electric conductor, and so officials and crew need to be wary that there's a risk of some electrical discharge.